When we last left off, you had a very emotional scene with the machine. For you, where is Finch at? Because is he feeling like he has lost everything at this point?
Mr. Finch continues to try to have a cool and professional relationship with what he would call a tool, the machine. But the machine keeps upsetting his best efforts because it's gotten to be so lifelike, and he can't help but feel parental about it, I think. And how can you keep something at bay that is in effect your child and who may be the most important entity in your life? It's a kind of dilemma that humankind will be faced with when we have artificial intelligence in our lives for real in the not too distant future.
When what is his next move and the team's next move, given the fact that they've lost what has been sort of their main lifeline for the run of the show?
Well, they're doomed to live like hunted animals underground unless they can reboot the machine. It's hopeless. The Samaritan is all-powerful, and you can't challenge it in any way without having an equally powerful computing tool at your disposal. So everything, I would say the future of humankind, depends on the machine having to be made operational.
And Greg and Jim told me that there's a little bit of a role reversal as far as maybe Reese is trying to maybe be a little more helping Finch get out of this rut that he might be in, or maybe try to motivate him a little more. For you guys, is it, for you and Jim having had this dynamic, is it fun for you when you can kind of switch things up and see sort of who's maybe pushing who between the two of you?
Yeah, I mean, those two characters have to go back and forth, parenting each other in a way, or cheerleading for each other, or picking up the slack, or sometimes doing the other's job. So there's some mixing and blurring of their duties as we go on.
And, the lovely Miss Shahi is standing behind you, and so we know Shah is back. What can you say about that? Because I've talking to everyone today, everyone kind of brings up the fact that no one knows if they can trust her. Where does sort of Finch stand on that?
Well, she's a loose cannon, always. I mean, and that's a dangerous kind of loose cannon because she has the same skill set that Mr. Reese does. But Mr. Reese plays by the rules more than Shaw does, and I don't know, she needs more supervision or overvision.
And lastly, you guys are doing 13 episodes this season. How do you like that? Is it interesting to you because it's going to be this more condensed, intense, I might imagine, storytelling?
For me, psychologically, I'm happy to be doing a little less, so I don't have to be worrying about how can I marshal my energies and enthusiasm to get through that really long season. And part of me is ready to dance with joy, knowing that I will not be shooting outdoors in the dead of a New York winter.
Yes, yeah. Well, thank you so much.